God, just keep hearing the fucking numbers.
It's a broadcast mission. The numbers are a broadcast. You've been brainwashed.
The numbers! The numbers, Mason! What do they mean? Let me just explain what is going on, in case you've been living under a rock. Basically, I am the cause of the Adpocalypse. You may have heard of it. You know, PewDiePie is actually the cause of the Adpocalypse. PewDiePie single-handedly ruined almost all of YouTube. That's right. That was me. Okay, I take full responsibility. I take full responsibility. That was definitely me putting those ads on those videos. That was me. That was all me. You're right. Sumimasen. The Adpocalypse basically leading to a ton of ads pulling out of YouTube and effectively a ton of our videos constantly getting demonetized. Constantly the yellow symbol flying across the board. You probably heard a ton of creators complain about this already. Just want to make sure we're on the same page. Now, recently, a lot of YouTubers struggling with the demonetization have noticed a striking pattern. When a video gets demonetized, it gets a fraction of the views. Does anyone else experience this? Once it's yellow, it is removed from any form of recommendation or trending. Even I noticed this. I noticed this too. Makes sense from a business perspective, even though it's dumb as hell. So basically, once the video hits yellow, the views goes hello. I mean, bye. They go bye. That's what I've noticed. A lot of people did as well. Okay, but then YouTube reply and be like, no, that's not the case. Basically saying that the yellow icon alone doesn't impact search and discovery, but if the video is also not suitable for a wider audience, then you might see a poorer performance. So they're basically saying, if a video gets demonetized, it has nothing to do with lower views, okay? But if a video has explicit content, then it's not gonna get as many views. But your video is demonetized because you don't have explicit content. They're saying yes and no at the same time. It's like tennis. It's like going back and forth. Hey, we dodge around the issue.
God, just keep hearing the fucking numbers.
The numbers, what do they mean? Now, something recently very interesting came to light thanks to a study that showed that, according to their analysis, YouTube is systematically suppressing content that have limited monetization or have been completely demonetized. How did they notice this, you ask? Through the numbers.
Focus mission! We're out of fucking time!
The numbers, what do they mean?
Keep hearing the fucking numbers.
Just want to point out this is a Swedish study, so you know 100% how legit it is.
Now YouTube have a hidden variable called excluded_ads in the source code of all videos with monetization enabled. You can access this variable by right-clicking and selecting View Page Source. Then simply press Ctrl F and search for excluded_ads. If your video is demonetized, it will have one of the following key variables: 102, 104, or 109.
Oh my God, the numbers are real.
They've always been real, Mason.
Let's go and check this out. Let's go to my demonetized section, which I also like to call all my content. Okay, all right. Excluded ads. There we go. 46. 64, 76, 89, 106, 115.
Keep hearing the fucking numbers.
Now, after noticing these numbers, YouTubers started to try and figure out, what do the numbers mean? What do they mean? Thanks to the channel Nerd City, the numbers so far that have been discovered: 102, profanity and rough language; 104 means sexually suggestive content; 109, sensational and shocking; 113, tragedy and conflict; 115, sensitive social issues. I don't know, okay? People are still trying to figure it out, and if your video got demonetized, do help out and share the costs. But what the study also discovered was that videos that did get demonetized significantly got less traction than videos that were monetized, at least if they have lower viewership.
So what our research shows is that demonetized videos, especially with lower viewership, are less promoted than monetized videos with the same viewership, to a very great extent. Such a significant difference can only be caused if YouTube is actively devaluing demonetized videos using some sort of function. So videos with lower viewership can't compete against monetized videos. But as the views gets higher, more and more videos are able to push through despite the devaluation, thereby causing the visible pattern in the graph, which otherwise would not exist.
So basically, videos like mine should technically push through even if they do get demonetized. But if you have a smaller channel, goodbye. You need some prior knowledge. And if you watched my last video on AI, then you will easily understand this video. Isn't that great? Because YouTube, the way YouTube runs its recommendation system and their demonetization system is run through an AI. A deep neural network, which we know what that is. It's a self-taught AI, which basically means it's not YouTube going, hey, do this, okay? Huh? It's a entity. If people didn't fear AI before, just think of how much I fear the YouTube recommendation AI. There's a document about this publicized, and it's actually really interesting. I love how advanced this is, especially if you go back, because back in the day with the reason for an AI to even exist, to have recommendation videos, is because back in the day on YouTube, the only way you would find a video was for searching the title or the tags. Now people started to immediately abuse this by writing the exact same title and the exact same tags as the video. Remember boob girls? Reply girls, sorry, that's their name. They would basically show up in the recommended bar for popular videos because they would copy their title and their tags. So people started abusing the system and it just didn't work anymore, and YouTube had to come up with something better. So it's really funny to me how this is, they had this advanced study on neural networks is thanks to boob girls. Thank you, boob girls. Now it's really interesting because a neural network needs a goal, an incentive. They work just like human beings, if you know, because you watched my video. For example, the Mario self-taught AI, which was an AI that taught itself how to play Mario, its incentive, which was named in this case fitness, was increased by walking in the right axis. You see, the fitness increases, that's his goal. And then through trial and error, Mario improves and can play the game better. YouTube's recommendation works in the exact same way, or in at least very similar, where its incentive is based on watch time. The AI takes videos that they think will increase the watch time, tests it on a few people. Did it increase watch time? If the answer is yes, throw it, here's the video to everyone because it increases watch time on YouTube. This one was demonetized. Most likely go away, okay? And it's a really interesting solution to this problem, because if you solely based video recommendation on likes, then controversial videos wouldn't make it to recommended. But at least now we can better understand why demonetized videos doesn't get recommended, or why they don't get as many views, because recommended is a huge part of our viewership, since YouTube has really thrown out the whole subscription idea more and more out the window. Because their goal is to increase watch time. That's what's gonna give them better ads, and it makes sense. I will say Tom Scott did a video about this where he explains how the YouTube algorithm works. He explains this 1,000 times better than I do, but I did find it really interesting how he pointed out that the flaw in this AI, which is that even though its goal is to increase watch time, it can't determine what the quality of the video is. It doesn't know exactly what the video is about, what does it contain. And that's what it's been trying to do now with the demonetization in picture, where the AI will scan the video, it will scan the thumbnail. We know there's technology to do this. We can use an example here. Here's my thumbnail. It's a person. It's okay. It scans the title, it scans the description, the tags, and the caption to determine if the video is monetizable or not. Because there's no way YouTube would be able to do this on all its content, because it is so much is uploaded on YouTube every single day, it needs an AI to fully function. But I find it really interesting how he points out the flaw in AI.
It can't tell the difference between videos that are suitable for children, made with education in mind, and creepy, trademark infringing, unofficial efforts. It just knows what kids click on and what they watch.
So the YouTube algorithm promotes stuff that gets more watch time, but it doesn't really know what it is. It can do its best effort to, and you can tell this is something that YouTube had to do last minute, because it recently came out what people call Adpocalypse 2, and I'm not responsible for this one, thank you. Ads are pulling out now because it was discovered that really creepy and disturbing videos were shown and promoted to millions of kids because it was picked up by the algorithm and promoted to them. Tom predicted it. It's kind of interesting. There was also a search result. Basically, when you type in how to, it showed up how to have sex with your kids. It showed how to have sex with your kids. It's weird. Wasn't this video educational? Don't we all understand each other a little better? But the numbers, what do they mean?
Only you can tell us what the codes mean.
I find it really interesting because this is what happens constantly, where YouTube can't say what they're doing, because if they explain what they're doing, people are going to abuse the algorithm. But it also leads to the effect of people discovering numbers and trying to figure out what they mean. And we have every right to try and to, like, this is our job, this is our livelihood, we depend on this. Having the videos demonetized is a huge deal, and especially as we've seen now for smaller channels. Obviously, we as creators need to work together to figure out all these things, but at the same time, YouTube, they need to hide the information from us, but inevitably leads to chaos every single time. Who wins here? No one. That seems to be a common consensus in all my videos. Now is a great time, if you want to support your creators, buy their merch, support their Patreon, especially if they are smaller. Hopefully the AI will improve. That's what they're saying. And that's how self-taught neural networks work. This has been PewDiePie. Leave a like, and hopefully we can get this to trending. If you share, like, and watch the whole thing twice. Watch it again. Again. And again. See, this is what you really should be telling at the end of the video. Hey, watch the video again, shithead. You going somewhere? Open a new tab. And click again. Alright, squad fam out.
We did it, Kyle.